and slate.
Hi, my name is Melek Malkasian, and I'm playing Alberto.
Okay.
My 21st birthday. Papi said, it's time you get your own horse. Whole family is saved up. We went to the stables. There were a bunch of horses there, but Ophelia, we looked at each other and it was like, we couldn't communicate, you know? I said, that's her. And we worked together from that moment on. Some copies have a gimmick. They sing or they patter for the tourists, but for me, it was always Ophelia. She would just look at a couple or a child, and they would want to ride with her. She was that kind of horse.
And how was her health? How was her health leading up to the incident?
She'd been a bit sick the week before, nipping at her hindquarters, eating a bit less.
Did you check her feed?
First thing I did, it was her usual, but I threw it out just to be safe and got her a new bag. I kept her in the stable, didn't let her work. A few days later, she seemed better, so I took her out.
And was she better?
She worked 3 nights and she was fine. Then that night...
The night of the incident?
Yes, that night after a couple of hours, she suddenly started to breathe really heavy, nipping at her backside. I pulled off to the side of the street and suddenly she just collapsed.
And from these symptoms, what did you think was going on with Ophelia?
That's colic. Only one thing to do for that. Gotta get the horse back on its feet. I grabbed my whip and I tried to get her up.
And hit her with your whip?
A horse's hide is thick, and if they're sick, they're not gonna want to get up. You cannot reason with them. You got to get them on their feet. Clear the blockage. It was the only way to save her life.
So you were trying to save your horse's life. What happened then?
A crowd started to form. I'm trying to save Ophelia, and suddenly all these people are yelling at me, stop hitting that horse, you're gonna kill it. One guy is threatening to punch me, and I'm like, back off! I am focused on saving my horse.
What happened when the police officer arrived?
By then, I'm pretty frantic. I gotta get Ophelia to her feet. I'm prodding, encouraging her. All these people are screaming at me. Then this cop shows up and I'm like, thank God. Please keep this crowd back. We gotta get my horse up.
And did the officer help you keep the crowd back?
No. He says, put the whip down and step away from the animal. That's the word he used. This is Ophelia, my horse for 19 years. I'm trying to save her life, and he just says, step away from the animal.
Did you step away?
I told him, the horse has colic. We gotta get her on her feet or she'll die.
And did he help you get Ophelia to her feet?
No. He grabs me, tries to pull the whip out of my hand. It's the only thing I've got that can save Ophelia. I push back. I did not mean to hurt him. I didn't want to let her die.
You didn't mean to hurt Officer Gafferty.
No.
But you did hit him.
I guess so.
You guessed so. You heard his testimony. You saw his scar. You were there.
I was just focused on saving my horse.
I'd like to show you People's Exhibit 3 for identification. Is this the whip you were using that night?
Yes.
What is this whip made of?
Leather.
It's actually steel and leather, isn't that right?
The handle and the top of the crop have a steel under the leather, yes.
Ellen, how long is this steel and leather whip?
5 feet.
So when Officer Gaffney told you to stop beating your horse, you responded by whipping him with a 5-foot steel and leather whip.
I didn't mean to. I just wanted them all to let me get my horse up.
Thank you.